Today is truly a historic day for NEET UG aspirants because the National Medical Commission has officially approved 9,075 new MBBS seats across India. For years, students kept crying that seats were too few, competition was too high, and even after scoring well, they were not getting government medical colleges. Parents felt helpless, families were worried, and thousands of students kept repeating year after year. But today, this single announcement has changed the entire hope of NEET aspirants. The total MBBS seats in India have now crossed 1,26,600 plus, which means thousands of students who were earlier out of the race now have a real, practical, and visible chance of getting an MBBS seat. This expansion is not just a number. It is a ray of hope for students from small towns, villages, and lower-income families who dream of becoming a doctor but don't have money for private colleges. Now, every student who studies sincerely can feel that the path to an MBBS seat is no longer impossible. The biggest relief is that with this seat increase, cutoffs may relax, chances improve for mid-range scores, and even borderline students will now get opportunities that did not exist before. This is one of the most powerful and positive updates of NEET UG 2025. 2-second good news, even after 3 rounds, more than 1,200 MBBS/BDS seats are still vacant. This is shocking, but extremely good news for students waiting for another chance. According to the latest MCC update, even after Round 1, Round 2, and Round 3, over 1,200 MBBS, BDS, and nursing seats are still vacant in India. This means thousands of seats that could have been wasted will now be offered again through remaining special rounds, stray vacancy rounds, and institutional rounds. For students who were disappointed earlier or thought their marks were too low, this update brings massive relief. Many times, students get government MBBS seats in stray rounds with lower marks because seats must be filled at any cost. So even if a student has lost confidence, this news reopens the door of hope once again. This also shows that the counseling design this year is completely in favor of students. More seats, more rounds, more opportunities. And zero wastage of MBBS seats. For rural students or those from modest financial backgrounds, this is a golden chance that they must not miss. This double good news means chances of getting MBBS in 2025 are higher than last year. When 2 massive updates come together, 1, seats increase drastically, and 2, seats remain vacant after multiple rounds, it clearly means one thing. NEET UG 2025 will be the most opportunity-filled year for government MBBS admissions. Seat expansion automatically reduces pressure, while vacant seats allow more rounds and extended opportunities. Students with mid-range marks, 450 to 550, even lower range marks in some categories, now have possibilities that earlier didn't exist. Every year, lakhs of students from villages, small towns, and low-income families lose their medical dream due to one reason: fewer seats and high cutoff. But this year, the system itself has shifted in favor of students. For the first time, the competition is being balanced by increasing supply, seats, rather than only increasing demand, students. This double good news has changed the mood, energy, and expectations of NEET UG 2025 entirely. 4 stray vacancy round will be the biggest lifesaver. Low-score students must stay ready. Because so many seats are still vacant, the upcoming stray vacancy round will be the most decisive stage of counseling. Every year, students with surprisingly low scores get MBBS seats during stray vacancy because colleges must fill all remaining seats. This year, with extra seats and extra vacant positions, the chances will be even higher. Many students make the mistake of losing hope after round 2 or round 3. But the truth is that for thousands of real students from rural or poor backgrounds, stray vacancy round becomes the turning point of their life. A student who was rejected in round 2 may suddenly get a government MBBS seat in stray round due to leftover seats in lower demand colleges. This round needs documents, presence of mind, correct registration, and immediate response. Anyone who stays active will get far better chances than they expect. This is why the upcoming round of 2025 is being called the Golden Opportunity Round. 5. Final message. This is the strongest hope NEET aspirants have seen in years. It's not just 2 updates. They are 2 solid promises for every NEET aspirant. More seats, more vacancies, more rounds, more chances, less pressure. For the first time, the system is clearly shifting towards helping students rather than limiting them. For a village student studying under a bulb, for a girl preparing without coaching, for a family praying for a government seat, this is the kind of news that brings real happiness. This double good news shows that dreams of becoming a doctor are finally becoming more reachable, more practical, and more possible than ever. Link is given in the description.